In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the BILT Rewards Mastercard. I just recently picked up this card and I'm telling you guys, if you are interested in getting it, this is going to be the video for you because I'm going to be outlining every single hack that I would recommend for the BILT Reward card to maximize your annual points as well as maximizing your sign-on bonuses. Because not a lot of people know this, but when you actually know the specific offers for signing up with the BILT Rewards card, you could literally potentially triple your BILT Rewards card points. So there's no reason why you guys shouldn't watch this video to the very end. So we're just going to get right into it, but as always, thank you for watching. So the first thing you guys are going to want to make sure to do, and if you have not already signed up for the BILT Rewards card, I would highly recommend it. It's one of the best rewards cards you can get in 2024. There is not a good reason why you shouldn't get it at all. I would highly recommend you actually go ahead and sign up with a reward bonus, because if you guys don't know this, you could get a free additional 2,500 points for when you go ahead and sign up with a referral link. So I'm going to include my link to my BILT Rewards invite sign-on bonus. So if you guys actually sign up with that, you will get yourself a free 2,500 points, which you would not get if you just sign up for the card normally. So if you guys want to be supporting me and the content that I create, so I can go ahead and continue to create really high quality videos just like this, make sure to go ahead and sign up with this link so we both can eat. A couple things to mention about the BILT Rewards card is that I would highly recommend always going to the rewards tab right here and always checking up with what they have offers. So depending on whatever business they might be working with for the day, you could go ahead and get some really nice benefits if you actually go ahead and make sure to check these out. So if I check out like the travel with points benefits, you can see right here that there are certain airlines like Star Alliance that you can go ahead and cross your BILT Rewards points over, and you could actually go ahead and get some really cheap flights when you go ahead and do that. You can also visit Montreal with it, and make sure to always just go ahead and check up on this stuff so you guys are never missing out. The next thing I would recommend is I would recommend always paying rent with your BILT Rewards Mastercard. This is something I haven't set up with mine yet, so you guys should go ahead and do it, because when you pay rent, for me, my rent is $700 a month. If I go ahead and pay that with my rent, I would get 3 times the reward points on that, which means that I would get literally a free 2,100 rewards points. Which, if you guys wouldn't know, that's already going to be 1/4 of the way to getting a completely free hotel for a weekend. As you guys can see right here, it's about 1,200 points total, so that would be a free 2,100 points, so you're already about a 1/6 of the way. If you get a little cheaper hotel, that would only be about 8,500 points, which would be a 1/4 of the way, and you just got that for completely free because you're smart and you use your credit card to go ahead and pay your rent. Another thing I would recommend doing is always checking out which best dining reward offers they have right now. For example, if I went to go and eat out at this restaurant right here, they're currently offering 5 times the points on it. Let's say I pay, I don't know, $50 for a meal. I could get a free 250 points just from that, which obviously is a really good deal. So now going over some reward hacks with going ahead and maximizing your BILT Rewards points, I'm just going to give a very quick review of the actual card itself because I have a couple things to mention. Number one, I will say this is an excellent card for rewards point maximizing. If you're like me and you're really into credit churning and you really enjoy the process of churning credit cards just to maximize the reward points, I would highly recommend getting the BILT Rewards Mastercard because it's just kind of an all-purpose card that you can use for pretty much anything. It serves as a really good intro into the rewards maximizing credit card world because they also generally give you pretty high credit limits. I got a 10K limit on my BILT Rewards card when I signed up originally, which is the highest I've ever seen a bank give me. So I would highly recommend using them just for that because it's going to look really good on your credit to have a credit capacity that high. Plus, it's pretty intuitive to sign up. I applied online, and then after I applied online, it was pretty easy just to go ahead and get the card after that. What I will say is I did have a little conundrum afterward because they were like, oh, you need to do ID verification, even though I don't know what it was. And then they were like, oh, you have to fax it like to our location, but I don't own a fax machine. Like, no one fucking owns a fax machine these days. But they told me that you could just drive to a Wells Fargo branch near you and then just have them fax it for you. I drove there and then they faxed it for me, and then it was pretty easy to get that sign up done after that. Maybe a little bit of conundrum for you. It was a conundrum for me. I don't know if it'll happen with you, but it did happen with me. It's just something to mention. Another thing to mention about the card is that you're only going to get as much out of it as you go ahead and put in. If you don't actually spend any money on it, if you don't put like your groceries or your rent, like I said, it's really easy to put your rent on it because you can just add a house and then they have like an auto pay feature. So I just pull my rent out and it just auto pays every single month. Or sometimes I'll pay 6 months of rent and then it just pays it. And then there you go. There's a free 4,200 points, which that's like $60 in rewards. Like, you wouldn't have got that if you didn't do it. So I don't know why you wouldn't do it, because there's no other way to get 3 times your points on rent with another card. It's only BILT that does that. I've never seen any other card do that, which is why I would recommend them for paying rent. Another thing to mention about the card is that I really do like the rewards portal. It's super easy to go ahead and redeem my points. It's also really easy to migrate my points to another website. So if I wanted to use like my Amex card and I wanted to take the points from my BILT card and put it on my Amex card because maybe there was some kind of flight deal with Southwest or something, you never really know with churning. I could pretty easily just migrate it over, and there's no conundrums there, and they don't whine like a lot of other cards. My experience with like Discover, they've always like whined. They've been like, oh, we're going to send you an email to make sure that's you and make sure that this account is yours. And it's just like, God damn it. But the BILT rewards literally never care. They're just like, yeah, if you could bring it over, we don't care. So if you're anything like me and you're actually smart, because not a lot of people is going to go ahead and take action, I would highly recommend maximizing your credit score by going ahead and adding this card to your roster. This is just a good all-around card. I don't know any reason why you wouldn't get it. It's free to get. There's no annual fee. So if for some reason you find yourself wanting a new card, maybe it's been a couple months since your most recent one and you want to just go ahead and pick up another, I would highly recommend doing that. One last thing before I end this video. Clearly, because you've watched to the end, you're someone who's very interested in maximizing what they can out of their credit profile. I'm sure you're interested in maybe getting no risk funding, what the best trade lines are, maybe credit card maxing from the other side, maybe getting the highest possible credit limit you can with the lowest interest rate, maybe getting free cars with business credit, maybe learning how to get a free house with business credit, maybe learning a full guide on how to credit churn. I actually have a full-on private community, which that's the entire design of that. It's only about 20 bucks a month, and we're currently running a 7-day free trial campaign. So if you guys actually go ahead and sign up, you can get access to all of the courses that I have. I have 3 courses currently right now. I have a personal credit course where I'll teach you how to get a 60-day credit limit. I have another course on how, and I'll teach you how, with the specific trade lines, on how to get $200,000 in no-risk business funding. Also, I have another course on what's called credit blamping, which is essentially just how to wipe anything off of your credit report. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, I think it's a pretty reasonable price for the amount that you get. Go ahead and check that out if you did enjoy this video. Plus, I do also offer full-scale credit repair. If you're interested in that, I'm going to have a link to my Instagram in the description down below, where you can go ahead and just DM me the word repair, and then I'll go ahead and sort you out. I'm trying to charge the least amount that I can for that, make sure that everybody can get access to it. But if you guys are interested in any of those, make sure to go ahead and check them out. With that all being said, guys, we're just going to end the video right here. But as always, thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a good day. Bye.